Hey guys, it's Steve. So I'm going to be doing my first cook on my new Napoleon PRO605CSS charcoal grill, and to break it in I had to go with some prime filet mignons. We're going to do these reverse seared style, and I'm going to crust them up with some green peppercorns. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we have here are two USDA prime fillets. My method for cooking a good steak, it's my go-to method, is basically just taking some kosher salt, and we're just gonna salt these down on all four sides, and then I let these sit at room temp for about an hour. All right, so now that I've got all four sides nice and salted up, these are gonna sit again at room temp for an hour. And what I've been doing lately is I've been using green peppercorns versus black peppercorns. I like the flavor profile of the green peppercorns more, so I'm gonna take some whole green peppercorns, get those crushed up, and right around the hour mark, we'll go ahead and add the pepper to the fillets, and they'll be ready to cook. So these are the Brazilian green whole peppercorns I'm gonna be using here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add them to my mortar here and get these nice and ground up. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and coat all four sides with this awesome green pepper here. It has such a unique flavor. If you've never used green pepper before, definitely check it out. It's a little bit milder. It's not as spicy, but it's got kind of this tangy punch to it. Goes really good with beef, especially some nice fillets like this. All right guys, so I have a chimney load of hot coals. What I'm gonna be doing here is I'm gonna put all these coals over here on the left side of our charcoal rack there. And then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and drop this all the way down to the lowest setting. And then we're gonna get our grill grates on the top here, and basically get this thing preheated. Okay, so the idea now is that after I get the grill preheated here, I'm going to be cooking the fillets low and slow over on this side, and then we'll raise the rack all the way up for a finishing sear over the direct heat on the high set. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is over here on the indirect side, I'm gonna put the fillets just right there. I'm gonna be monitoring both of these with my iGrill too, because I want to pull these like right at about 100 degrees. And so we're just gonna let the internal temp come up nice and slowly over this indirect side. Again, we've got our charcoal rack all the way down at the bottom. We'll be back in just a bit. All right guys, the internal temp of the fillets here just hit 100. So now for the fun part, we're gonna go ahead and crank our charcoal rack all the way up to the top, just like this. And we're gonna throw these bad boys right above the coals, just like this, for a quick sear. 1 to maybe 2 minutes per side. I'm gonna be checking them with my Thermopin. I'm probably gonna pull them about 125, so we'll be back in a second. All right guys, I gave our fillets a flip right around the 2 minute mark. This one on the right is done. It just hit 125, looks absolutely gorgeous. This one's right around 120, so we're gonna bring that up just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna let them rest and we'll pick back up in the kitchen. All right guys, I am just slicing this up, and this looks absolutely amazing. Knife is going through this fillet just like butter. So that was actually a pretty fairly straightforward cook on the Napoleon there, with a little indirect to direct cook there. And you can see just how perfectly mid-rare that came out. Nice little char on the outside, little crisp. Let's go ahead and take a little bite of this. Oh my gosh, that is so amazingly good. Definitely try this cookout Really stoked on the new Napoleon. There's all kind of opportunities there. And obviously the first thing I wanted to do was cook a good steak on it. So definitely stoked on the grill. I'll have a link in the description. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you again soon.